Ethereum has exploded higher plus 8.21% to $2,517.31, a historic single-session move that demands your attention. In this video we break down what is driving this and what it means. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. It is Saturday, August 22nd, and this is your complete global market briefing. Risk assets are outperforming as investor confidence strengthens. Let us start with a quick look at how the major global markets are positioned today. Starting with the major global indices. S&P 500 is trading higher by plus 0.43% at $7,674.37. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500 inches lower as Middle East tensions outweigh tech gains, WTVB. NASDAQ 100 is trading higher by plus 0.33%, at $29,309. Equity markets are responding to reports that not Nvidia, not AMD. This chip stock will be the biggest winner of the historic AI semiconductor boom. The motley fool. Dow Jones edged higher plus 0.98% to $53,277. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500, NASDAQ close lower on tech weakness but recover after hours on strong Micron earnings, Moo, Avgo, Google in focus, StockTwits. DAX is broadly flat at €26,137, awaiting a fresh catalyst. Traders are reacting to news that S&P 500 inches lower as Middle East tensions outweigh tech gains, WTVB. FTSE 100 edged higher plus 0.64% to £10,817. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Now let us turn to some of the biggest names in global equities. Samsung surged plus 3.87% to 281,500 Korean wons in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that Samsung profit surges over eightfold to beat estimates as AI boom fuels memory chip crunch. The HBM supply competition with SK Hynix is the defining story. Samsung needs to close the yield gap to win hyperscaler HBM contracts. Consumer DRAM pricing is recovering as inventory normalizes. Watch for any Nvidia or Google qualification update on Samsung HBM. Goldman Sachs surged plus 3.73% to $1,039.28 in a significant session. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Goldman Sachs stock doubles from Liberation Day lows, Yahoo Finance. The asset and wealth management pivot is lowering earnings volatility. Private credit exposure is a growth area but carries liquidity risk in stress. Near term, the IB deal calendar is the stock driver. Watch for any mega IPO or M&A advisory win. NTT climbed plus 2.91% to 166 yen and 10 sen. Equity markets are responding to reports that Palo Alto Networks signs a $1 billion NTT data deal ahead of Q4 earnings, TKR.com. From a momentum perspective, the next key resistance for NTT sits around 176 yen and 7 sen. A sustained break above that level could attract further institutional buying. The main risk to the upside scenario is a shift in macro conditions or central bank tone. This is our analytical view. Always do your own research. LVMH dropped sharply minus 2.83% to €443.10. Investor sentiment is being shaped by China sales hold up as European luxury brands warn of Iran war impact, South China Morning Post. Chinese luxury demand recovery is the dominant catalyst. Any positive signal from China consumer confidence data or Hong Kong retail sales would directly re-rate the stock. Ultra-high net worth demand is more resilient than aspirational luxury. Now let us dig into the macro picture driving these moves. Geopolitical risks remain elevated. Traders are reacting to news that S&P 500 inches lower as Middle East tensions outweigh tech gains, WTVB. This is keeping traders cautious and supporting flows into defensive assets. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Rate expectations remain the single most powerful macro driver for equities and currencies right now. Rate expectations remain a key driver for growth and technology stocks, which are highly sensitive to discount rate assumptions. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500, NASDAQ close lower on tech weakness but recover after hours on strong Micron earnings, Moo, Avgo, Google in focus, StockTwits. Turning to commodities. Brent crude ticked up to $93.87 per barrel, up 0.1% on the session. Traders are reacting to news that Dow Jones futures fall as oil prices, Bitcoin jump, Walmart skids on earnings, Investors Business Daily. WTI crude dipped to $86.64 per barrel, down 1.35% on the session. Traders are reacting to news that Dow Jones futures fall as oil prices, Bitcoin jump, Walmart skids on earnings, Investors Business Daily. Natural gas climbed to $2.80, up 2.38% on the session. Traders are reacting to news that S&P 500 inches lower as Middle East tensions outweigh tech gains, WTVB. Gold surged to $4,661.60 per troy ounce, up 3.22% on the session. Safe haven demand is being supported by reports that gold and silver, the hidden forces driving their price movements, Substack. Let us give you our near-term view on Ethereum. From a momentum perspective, the next key resistance for Ethereum sits around $2,668.35. A sustained break above that level could attract further institutional buying. The main risk to the upside scenario is a shift in macro conditions or central bank tone. This is our analytical view, always do your own research. In the currency markets, Euro to US dollar is at 1.17, gaining 0.04% on the day. Pound sterling to US dollar is at 1.36, gaining 0.35% on the day. US dollar to Japanese yen is at 158.86, gaining 0.37% on the day. Currency markets are reacting to Japanese yen rises as inflation data bolsters BOJ rate hike expectations, Cryptorank. Let us close with the key events and catalysts on our radar. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. We cover every major global market, every single day. If this kind of daily, actionable analysis is useful to you, please support us with a like and subscribe. It takes 2 seconds and it means a great deal to this channel. Share this with anyone who invests or trades, they will thank you for it. Thanks for watching MTRS_Market Pulse. Nothing here constitutes financial advice. Please conduct your own due diligence. Good luck in the markets and we will see you in the next video. That is your full global market briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe and turn on notifications for daily updates.